Now, I want to talk about things that they don't tell you before you come to New Zealand, bro. Listen, understand, this is very important. What's good, everybody? Good afternoon. I am in Auckland right now. I'm grounded right now, bro. I got my bare feet out here just getting some of this ground, and I'll probably be walking around as I'm talking to y'all, bro, walking back and forth and stuff. So anyway, what's one thing you had to learn since being out here in New Zealand as an American? I've been learning how I need to just put my guard down, that nobody's really out here trying to hurt me, man. There's not really too much real danger, nothing to really have my antennas up so much for. I learned to just let my nervous system genuinely rest, bro. Whenever I'm dealing with people, sometimes I notice that it's me. If there's any animosity or like any defensiveness, it's just me and it's all in my head. Now let's talk about like racism and stuff like that. It doesn't feel like you get that, oh, you don't belong here energy. Like, only time I really got that energy was in comments, people saying something like, oh, go back to where you came from, stuff like that. It's funny because in the States, you'll get that energy just walking past people sometimes, bro. But out here, I think at least in Auckland where I'm at right now, it's just so many different people. Nobody has that sense of entitlement feeling. It's a lot less of that entitlement feeling that at least I notice, or at least that I'm not picking up on as much as I do when I'm back home. I want to talk about things that they don't tell you before you come to New Zealand, bro. Listen, understand, this is very important. Insulation. Nobody tells you about insulation out here, but insulation within the homes, I hear, are trash. I say I hear because I haven't lived in every home out here to say that the insulation is bad in most of them, but the place that I live in, and then I ask people and everybody else is agreeing that the insulation is pretty bad, bro. So a lot of the homes out here, you're gonna get cold through the night. You're gonna need a constant heater. You're gonna need something to keep you warm. Wear your cold clothes inside because these homes do not stay warm, bro. They don't stay warm. So another thing is apartments, bro. You know how in the States, when you're looking for somewhere to live, as far as apartments, there's gonna be one building, and then this building is gonna have a website, and it's gonna show you the floor plan, and it's gonna show you the prices, and then there's gonna be one property manager that runs this whole building. It's gonna be 500 rooms, and there's gonna be one point of contact, which is the property manager. That's not how it is here, bro. It's not that simple. It took me a while to understand that, like, there's no website to go to connected to this building to look at the rooms and to even get a price. Each room is owned by a different person. So it's no whole building, one website situation. No, every room is different. Every room is a different owner. So speaking of listings, right? So this is another thing, bro. For some reason, these people, whenever you're looking for a room, it's kind of tricky. It's not too transparent. For one, the pictures, you can't even really see what's going on. People that take pictures of these rooms, whenever you're looking for them, it's gonna be a zoomed in picture, or it'll be a picture of half the room. It's not gonna be a whole like genuine feel. You know, bro, in the States, some apartments, you can do a 3D tour. I don't know if y'all know this in New Zealand, but you can legit do a 3D tour. There's so much transparency on what the room is looking like, what you're gonna get. Out here, bro, you have to go in person because the pictures, for one, are doing no justice. The pictures, bad. All right, real quick, I'll show you guys what I mean, right? So we looking at a room right here, 1 bedroom, $310 a week. And we're looking at the pictures, and there's a picture of the kitchen. There's a picture of the dining table. One picture of the toilet, a random picture right here, the second picture of the same toilet, and then the third picture of the same toilet. And mind you, there's no picture of the bedroom. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The pictures are terrible, bro. The pictures, I've seen pictures where it's like 2 pictures are the same thing, but one of them, the guy is in the picture like selfie mode with his face cropped out. And then there's one where he's not in the picture, but it's the same exact location in the room, bro. And then it might not tell you that you're flatmating, bro. So 90% of these rooms out here is a flatmate situation where you're pretty much living under somebody else's house, bro. And that's gonna be a lot of these rooms. Even on Airbnb, these places are pretty much in somebody else's house, bro. Like, there's no situation where you're gonna get an Airbnb and it's just you, and it's just the whole house is to you. At least in my experience, it's difficult to find a whole home to yourself, bro. Maybe that's out of my budget and I just haven't been looking at them prices, but these Airbnbs, you're living with somebody. You're gonna be in somebody else's house, bro. So it's no Airbnb parties, none of that, because you under somebody else's roof and they're gonna be there with you this whole time. Okay, so this is a big thing right here. So these jobs, man, a lot of jobs are not upfront about how much you're gonna make. A lot of jobs do not tell you how much you're gonna make. That's what I'm saying. So it's just the lack of transparency that you might get is frequent over here. Whenever you looking through things, looking through listings, jobs, looking for a bunch of stuff, the transparency is not there as much as it is in other places. What shocked me the most about coming to New Zealand, right? This is like big shock factor for me. And it's crazy because you would think this isn't a shock factor for me because I've been watching New Zealand, damn near studying New Zealand for like 3 years, bro. Pretty much. I've been watching videos on New Zealand for about 3 years, bro. So this was a big shock to me. Maori people, right? When you first hear about Maori people or learn about them or watch videos about them that has a lot of views online, you are under the impression that Maori people are similar to Islander people and they're just Polynesian. I assumed that coming over here, any Maori person that I met was gonna look like an Islander or close to an Islander. But the shock to me is that I did not know that Maori people look white, bro. So that was big to me. What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for watching that video. If y'all like that video, check out these other videos on my channel and I'll see y'all next time, man. Much love. Let's go.